The gift of sight. Contemplation is a circular loop of the mind. That which one reads in books is incredibly limited. That which one puts forth effort for turns out to be an effort that never comes to fruition. That which one employs intelligence toward results in a fragmented understanding. That which one directly sees, he owns forever. Words such as genius and visionary are only words. They are more about the words than they are about the individual they represent. The one who sees needs no words. He needs no title. He needs no followers, no disciples, for he sees. And this ability to see has made his life complete. The world is a marketplace of second-hand goods. It has neither the interest nor the ability to transcend the trivial and the mundane. A man considers himself smart because he has some knowledge, and he takes pride in this intelligence. But if he happens upon a man who has sight, he recognizes that his own intelligence is but a child's toy. Human beings have been taught to be invalids, and they are treated as invalids. They are birds who are constantly given instructions to flap their wings in hopes that they might hover a few inches above the ground. They are whales who are taught to dip their toe in the water. They are lions who are taught to live in cages. If humans learned the truth about society and its potions, if they came to realize just how deeply the wool has been pulled over their eyes, there would be blood in the streets. There would be the sort of revolts that the world has never before seen. But because they do not, they remain for the whole of their lives as sleeping giants. They are taught to live as pretenders, and pretenders they become, with the whole of their talents, powers, and birthrights surrendered at the gate. We may live in a capitalist society, but from a human perspective, it is the worst form of communism. It is the worst form of enslavement. And the reason it is so effective is that man believes that he is being helped by the very society that enslaves him. The answers that are given to human problems are so egregiously and unforgivably and criminally false that not only is there no possibility for cure, it is a virtual certainty that the problems will exacerbate over time. Man is taught to think, but thinking only produces more thought. He is taught to read. But most books are full of empty prescriptions that lead only to struggle. He is taught to see the gang of gurus, motivational speakers / psychologists, and so forth. But these individuals struggle with the very same things they pretend to treat. He is taught to read neuroscience. But the parts of the brain that light up in response to various psychological conditions and behaviors are an after effect rather than the cause. The brain is but a plaything of the mind. He is taught that in order to overcome things such as anger requires effort. If it doesn't require effort to bring about anger, then how can it require effort to rid oneself of it? Allow me simply to say that this is not where the cure lies. Humans are outraged by the politicians, but politicians are politicians. They're all the same. They are wolves dressed as wolves. Thus, there are no surprises. So why the outrage? But the guru and the life coaches and psychologists and meditation instructors are the ones that bind men. They bind him to a life of endless chasing. In order to truly know, a thing must be seen, seen directly, as it is, without the intermediary of knowledge, without the veil of opinion, without the smoke of thought. And having seen it, the man is liberated. This seeing is irreversible. No struggle, no effort. A client once said to me, "Now that I have seen this, I would rather die than go back to being the way I was." One wanders into ignorance, but once he truly sees it as ignorance, he becomes immune to ignorance. You've undoubtedly come across the lifelong spiritualist, the committed meditator, the churchgoer, the gratitude follower, the love is all and all is love zealot, the conference addict, the guru addict, the spiritual retreat addict, the chakra specialist, the mindfulness follower, and so on. Have you ever come across a human being who is immune to ignorance? Have you ever come across a human being who has achieved freedom from his mind? I posted a message on Twitter a few days ago that said, "Man loves to struggle more than he loves to succeed." There is a romanticism in the struggle and in the idea of effort and in the idea of hard work. Because society cannot give the truth, it sells the idea of hard work. and it actually pats you on the back for having struggled. There is absolutely a way to end all human problems. It is here, and it has been here for a very long time. There is an intelligence greater than the brain, an intelligence far greater than what neurons, synapses, dendrites, and myelination can provide. There is a direct perception of truth that thought could not match on its best day or in its wildest dreams. A tire that spins in the mud should not be rewarded for its effort. A human that spins his wheels should not feel that he is making progress. There are so many proverbial sacred cows to kill. The societal conditioning has gone so deep that man has become less than human. True sight is man's birthright. Ignorance is for the learned. Namaste.